Kara Minowie. This is ShellPoint Today for Thursday, March 6th. On today's show, we get some tips for entering our best snapshots in the ShellPoint photo contest. We'll also talk to the Crystal Room's master chef, Brett Waite, to learn about what he cooks at home. But first, today is all about arts and literature. Ray Boyce continues his Academy series on Shakespeare, celebrating his 450th birthday. We've talked about his tragedies and tragicomedies, and now Ray focuses on Shakespeare's histories, such as Julius Caesar or Richard III. This Shakespeare history class takes place at 10 a.m. in the Grand Cypress Room at the Woodlands. Afterwards, stick around at the Woodlands Commons as the ShellPoint String Ensemble gives an impromptu performance. This group of violinists, violists, and cellists plays your favorite classics, so enjoy lunch at the Palm Grill or the Promenade, or just sit in the lobby and enjoy the ShellPoint String Ensemble playing at noon in the Woodlands Commons. This afternoon, we meet a ShellPoint artist who models her own work after the French master Henri Matisse. Copying someone's style is one thing, but Sandy Ehlers twists Matisse to form her own style. She'll talk about the legendary French painter and her own works in Matisse's style at an Academy class at 2 p.m. in the Grand Cypress Room. And then tonight, enjoy a free concert from the Bay Singers. This community choir from Bonita Bay has prepared a program called Sing, 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 and every song will have the word sing in it. Pretty clever, right? You'll love the sounds of this entertaining choir performing at 7:15 p.m. in the church auditorium. It's a free concert and all are welcome. Now, speaking of the arts, photography is an art that nearly anyone can get involved in. The ShellPoint Photo Contest is now accepting entries at the Island Service Desk, and they have 12 different categories you can enter with your pictures. We talked to members of the ShellPoint Photo Club to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dotty Morrison, and I'm here with Herb Sklar and John Ippensen, and we're here to talk about this year's ShellPoint Photo Contest and Show. It's about to begin. Hey, Herb, I think the people would like to know what really makes a good photo to put in a contest. It's really hard when I have dozens of photos to pick the right ones.
Okay, let me give you a couple of tips. The first thing, or the biggest mistake people make, they don't read the rules, and they end up trying to put a picture of their pet into the scenic category, and it's not going to work.
Right.
So you need to take a moment to read the rules. The next thing is, don't pick a picture that you love and has sentimental value to you, because that necessarily is not the greatest artistic picture you have. You have to divorce yourself from it, and I know it might be a great memory or a picture of somebody you care about, but you need to look at it very coldly and say, you know, is this a beautiful photograph? Is the lighting beautiful? Is it cropped right? And just detach yourself from that.
And focus is important too, right?
If the picture is out of focus, it's not going to win anything. Right. It's just not. It has to be in focus.
Right.
Not all of it, but certainly, you know, the key parts. Yeah, all those are important, but I still encourage everybody to enter, because we hang every picture.
Right.
And for those who are starting out, it's such a wonderful feeling to see their picture hanging up there. And you know what? They just might win a ribbon.
Right.
You never know. So I would love to see everybody enter at least one or more. And the show has really gotten better every year. Don't you think so?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, there's also an article in the March issue of the ShellPoint Life that we talked about that's going to give tips about how to win a photo contest.
Okay.
So maybe that's a good thing for people to read.
So read the instructions or read the magazine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right, so we also have John Ippensen here, and he's in charge of the photo contest. And John, I want you to explain some changes that have happened this year from last year.
Well, we still have 12 categories in the show, which hasn't changed, and so people can pick up the entry forms from the service desk at both the Woodlands and the Island, and can review the category that they think that they have photos that would fit. So the things, a couple of things that have changed is the number of entries that we have for each person that's going to bring photos to the contest. So last year was 7, this year is going to be 6.
And why is that? Why have we had to change?
Well, of course, we look at the past history and have seen that there is each year a greater number of people who are entering.
And we're excited about that.
Oh, absolutely. And so, last year we had 289 pictures.
Wow.
And we had almost 60 different exhibitors.
Wow, isn't that great?
So this was just an effort to make sure that anyone who wants to enter is not denied that opportunity.
Okay, so I can enter 6 photos, and in each category I'm limited to how many?
You can only enter 2 in one category, and
Okay.
one picture can only be in one category. You
Okay.
can't have any more than one category.
Right, okay. So also there's a difference about where I turn in the photo entries.
Yes, we think that we might avoid some potential problems with having it more consolidated to bring all the entries into the island service desk,
Okay.
so that it'll minimize the different handling of the photos, and
Okay.
so I think that would work the best.
So entry forms and rules are at both service desks, but please turn them all in to the island service desk. And what's the last day that I can get that in?
March 21st.
All right.
So that's where you have to have it in by. And
Okay.
so then, of course, a couple of other dates are when the show starts on April 7th. And so everyone can begin to review the pictures and make their own judgments and pick out their favorites.
Okay.
And then, of course, the gala.
So we have them on display for about 2 weeks, and people can go through the activity center and see them before the gala, which is on the 8th, or after the gala. It's going to be very exciting.
Right.
Well, thanks for all the work you've put in getting ready for this. I know there's still a lot of work to come.
Yes.
We hope that all of you out there who are photographers will plan on entering this year's photo contest and show.
Perhaps some of you have watched the TV show MasterChef, but did you know we have our own MasterChef right here at Shell Point? Brett Waite creates all the delectable dishes served in the Crystal Room, and to celebrate National Nutrition Month, he has some tips that you can use in your own kitchen to prepare healthy food easily and inexpensively. They're calling it MasterChef at Home, and this event happens next Thursday, March 13th at 2:15 p.m. in the Social Center on the island. Here's a preview.
Do you enjoy watching the Food Network or all of those chef competitions on television? Well, you want to sign up for this program, which is Shell Point Master Chef at Home. And we have our very own Master Chef, Brett Waite, and our Assistant of Hospitality here, Linda Rakos. And they're going to be talking to you on Thursday, March 13th at 2:15 in the Social Center. And their event is all based around National Nutrition Month. Correct, Linda?
That's right, Mary. And every year we do a number of displays and educational events for National Nutrition Month. And this year it's about enjoying the taste of healthy eating. So we thought it would be a fun thing to do for our residents who may have downsized their kitchens when they possibly moved into Shell Point, and maybe some folks who are cooking for one. And we want them to be master chefs at home. So we're going to give them a lot of suggestions for how to have some tasty treats in their pantry or their refrigerator that they can whip up a great, tasty, healthy, inexpensive meal whenever they need it. So Brett's going to help them with that.
Good, and you'll have samples that day.
We will indeed.
And there's this misconception that healthy food has to be expensive.
Absolutely not.
And, what do you suggest?
Well, I mean, first, what do you like? Chicken is always an affordable option. Some frozen fishes are a good option as well. And there's less is more when it comes to some of the finer cooking, when you only need 2 or 3, maybe 4 components to make a nice dish. Some pasta, a fish fillet, a little garlic butter or olive oil, and fresh lemon. I mean, the presentation and the flavor is what makes the dish.
Right. And for cooking for one, a lot of times you can cook that base, but change it up every night with the sides or with the different pasta, whole wheat pasta or so forth.
And Linda has it in the program as well, repurposing some foods that if you do make 2 or 3 chicken breasts, that just because you had it as a chicken breast one night, it couldn't be a chicken salad the next day, or made into a sandwich, or
put it into a nice healthy soup, a vegetable
an
soup.
omelet.
All right. Well, this is going to be great information as we all change. We always need 1 or 2 more great recipes at our hand, right?
Sure.
And think about going shopping a little bit differently and what food to have in the pantry ready to go, so we can make the healthy options. Right? I know it's harder to say, oh, now I got to go to the grocery store. But if it's right there,
Sure,
you'll make it. All right. Well, if you would like to sign up for this program, do so at either service desk. Once again, it's on Thursday, March 13th at 2:15 in the Social Center. Have a happy and healthy day.
There are plenty more tips available for National Nutrition Month. You can read more of them on page 37 of your Shell Point Life magazine. Now, let's turn our attention to today's happenings, followed by our Academy News, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Happenings segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Bev Chandley, and this is Leslie Brand, and we're going to tell you what's happening today. We're going to start out with the Health Connections class, Bend, Breathe, and Balance at 7:15. You can find that class down in the Health Club. At 8 o'clock, the Men's Golf Association will be gathering at the Shell Point Golf Club. Also at 8 o'clock, we have the round robin tennis going on down at the Woodland Tennis Courts. At 9:30, the current events group will be in the game room of the Woodlands. At 9:30, we have the ladies match play tennis at the Woodlands Tennis Courts. 9:30 is the time the Paddlers Club will go out for their weekly trip. They meet at the kayak storage facility on the island. Our last 9:30 activity is the card game of Samba. That'll be played in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. 9:45, we have the introduction to beginning line dancing. That'll be held in the Health Club. 10 o'clock, it's time the Susie Q heads to Woody's for lunch. A sign-up is required. 10:15, we have basic line dancing held in the Health Club. And then our last activity of the morning is at 10:15 with the poetry group. They'll be in the Tarpon Room on the island. Here's Leslie for the afternoon lineup.
Thanks, Bev. At 12 o'clock is the Shell Point String Ensemble performance at the Commons Lobby at the Woodlands. 12:45 is Mahjong in the Library Lounge on the island. 1:15 Shuffleboard at the Shuffleboard Courts. 1:15 Spot Play Readers in the Osprey Room. 2:45 Ava Health Connections Balance and Mobility Training Level 2 in the Health Club. That class is currently full. 4 o'clock is the Seamstress is here for their weekly service in the Osprey Room. 4:30 is the Alcoholics Anonymous meeting in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. 6:15 the Community Concert Series at the Barbara B. Mann Theater. 6:15 starts the pickups on the island. 6:25 at the Woodlands. 6:35 at Eagles Preserve. 6:30 Pinochle in the Library Lounge on the island. 7 o'clock is the Trailblazers Bible Study in the game room. And 7:15, make sure you head out to the Village Church for the wonderful Bonita Bay Singers. And that about concludes our day today. We hope you listened up, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Terry Coleth with your Academy information for Thursday, March 6th. At 9:15, the basics of smart shopping on the intranet will take place in the Computer Teaching Center on the island, and sign-up is required. At 10 o'clock, Shakespeare, The Histories, will take place in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands. Sign-up is required. At 1:15, Introduction to the Spreadsheet continues in the Computer Teaching Center on the island. And at 2 o'clock, we have Coffee with a Shell Point Artist in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands, our Coffee with a Neighbor for March. Don't forget to bring your ticket and sign the back, because we always have a drawing for a free Academy class. At 2:30, Dropbox will take place in the Oak Room at the Woodlands for those who signed up.
Menus for Thursday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is chicken stroganoff with noodles and roast beets. The dinner special is the Crystal Carving Board for $12.95, and the soup of the day is potato leek. In the Island Cafe for lunch, enjoy a hot roast beef and cheddar with chips for $7.25. The dinner special is Thai night for $8.25. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are New York Strip for $19.95 or crab cakes for $16.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Spring break is here, and college students and professors are coming to Shell Point. Hi, I'm Randy Woods, and I'm especially pleased to be with you today to announce that the college students and professors are coming to Shell Point. That's right. As part of the Season of Praise concert series presented by the Village Church, next Wednesday, on March 12th, we will welcome the Wheaton College Concert Choir, direct from the frigid white Northlands. With the energy and zeal of youth, the Wheaton Concert Choir, directed by Dr. John Trotter, will perform an exceptional inspirational concert of traditional classical and contemporary choral music on Wednesday, March 12th at 7:15. It's always good to have students on campus, and I'm especially pleased for us to host the Wheaton College Concert Choir this season. The motto for the Wheaton College Choir has been the statement by Johann Sebastian Bach: music's only purpose should be for the glory of God and the recreation of the human spirit. In accordance with this motto, the concert choir's tradition has been skillful performance of the highest quality repertoire through disciplined, rigorous rehearsal and commitment to the choir's artistic and spiritual goals. The choir is open to all Wheaton students, regardless of major or classification, and membership is based on vocal talent, skill at reading music, personal character, and eagerness to help the choir achieve success. Many of the singers in this choir have experience in excellent choral programs and have especially been involved in all-state or honors choirs. Well, with sunshine and sand all around us, college students and professors headed our way, be sure to get your tickets for this very special inspirational concert, the Wheaton College Concert Choir, on Wednesday, March 12th at 7:15 p.m. The Village Church is pleased to present the inspirational Season of Praise concert series. All concerts require the purchase of a non-refundable $10 ticket, and tickets are available at the church office during regular business hours, and tickets are also available at www.shellpoint.org/Season of Praise. For more information, call the church office at 239-454-2147. It's spring break. Don't miss out on the energy, the zeal of youth as the Village Church welcomes the students and professors to our community as they share their ministry and song in our Season of Praise concert series.
We're glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow as Doctors Carol Clark and Sue Stranahan discuss the physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of being a successful single person. Until then, this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, March 6th. I'm Kara Minowie. From all of us here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.